Have you ever heard that fats are bad for you? It is a common misconception that has been circulating for decades. But did you know that not all fats are created equal? In fact, some fats are essential for our health and well-being. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the benefits and dangers of different types of fat so you can better understand how they affect your body and hopefully make some clarity on the matter. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover the truth about fats. Welcome, health enthusiasts. I'm Adrian, a registered nurse with a passion for empowering people to take charge of their own health. On this channel, I will be sharing valuable insights and practical tips to help you optimize your health and achieve your goals. So please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. So let's dig in. There are three main types of fats: saturated fats, monounsaturated fats, and polyunsaturated fats. And they all differ in their chemical structure and health effects. Saturated fats are a type of fat that are solid at room temperature and can be found in foods like meat, butter, cheese, and coconut oil. They are considered stable and hence are more resistant to heat, oxygen, and light than any other types of fats. While there is some debate about whether saturated fats are good or bad for your health, they are important for hormone production and cell membrane function. They provide the building blocks for hormones like testosterone, estrogen, and cortisol and help maintain the protective barrier around cells in the body. Now, all the cells in the body have this protective membrane made out of fat. Imagine the saturated fats as being this nice, solid, straight stick. Saturated fats provide structural stability to the cell membranes, making it less permeable and more resistant to damage from external factors like toxins or pathogens. Monounsaturated fats are healthy fats found in foods like avocados, nuts, and olive oils. These fats are liquid at room temperature. Studies have found that consuming foods high in monounsaturated fats can lower bad cholesterol levels, reducing the risk of heart disease. They can also improve insulin sensitivity and blood sugar control, making them good for people at risk of type 2 diabetes. Additionally, these fats are full of antioxidants that help keep the body healthy. Imagine the monounsaturated fats like being a stick that is not straight, it has one bend on its structure. Because of this non-straight structure, monounsaturated fats help to maintain fluidity and flexibility of the cell membranes, which is very important. You don't want your cell membranes to be too rigid. Polyunsaturated fats are fats that our body needs but cannot make them by itself, so we need to get them from our food. Imagine the polyunsaturated fats as being this very twisty and bendy stick. Because of their structure, they are also very important for cell membrane flexibility and fluidity. There are two main types of polyunsaturated fats, omega-3 and omega-6. Omega-3 are especially good for our brain and heart health. They also have anti-inflammatory properties. They can be found in fish like mackerel and sardines, as well as plants like chia seeds, flax seeds, and walnuts in smaller amounts. Omega-6 are also important for our health, but too much of them can be bad. They can be found in vegetable oils like canola oil, corn oil, soybean oil, and so on. They can also be found in seeds like sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, rape seeds, and nuts like peanuts, almonds, and pistachios. When we eat too much omega-6, our body can produce harmful molecules called eicosanoids that cause inflammation and lead to health problems like inflammation, heart disease, stroke, and cancer. The ratio between omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids in the diet is very important. While both types of fat are essential for the body, the Western diet contains an excess of omega-6 fatty acids compared to omega-3s. The ratio between omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids should be kept as low as possible, ideally a ratio of 1:1 up to a ratio of 4:1. However, the typical Western diet has a ratio in excess of 15:1, with an overconsumption of omega-6 fatty acids from highly processed vegetable oils. And this ratio of 15:1 is very optimistic. Also, nuts are considered very healthy, but not all nuts are the same. In fact, take for example peanuts. They have a ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 of 2,500 to 1. Pistachios have a ratio of 14:1, while walnuts have a ratio of 4:1. So most nuts have a high percentage of omega-6 rather than omega-3s. So it's very important that we balance them out. Now let's go to the important part. When fats are exposed to heat, oxygen, or light, they undergo a process called lipid oxidation. Basically, they go rancid or they oxidize, which results in harmful byproducts called free radicals. These unstable molecules can damage your body's cells, DNA, and other molecules, leading to a range of health problems. To test this out, take a walnut, crack it open, and leave it out in the air on your kitchen counter for a week and then taste it. It will taste rancid. Saturated fats are the most stable when they are exposed to heat, light, and oxygen, making them ideal for cooking. If you forget your butter or coconut oil outside, you will see that it doesn't change the taste or consistency. On the other hand, monounsaturated fats like olive oils are best consumed raw, such as in salads, or drizzled over steamed vegetables or soups to maintain their anti-inflammatory properties. You can also eat monounsaturated fats from avocados and olives and nuts. Very important, once you open up a bottle of olive oil, it's very important that you keep it in a cool and dark place and consuming ideally in less than a month, so it doesn't go rancid. If you do decide to cook with olive oil or avocado oil, then it's better to use a low heat setting. Polyunsaturated fats such as omega-3s and omega-6 need to be consumed in their natural form from fatty fish like sardines, wild salmon, and mackerel. This fatty fish, they have a much better ratio of omega-3 to omega-6s. For sardines, for example, the ratio is 13:1 omega-3s to omega-6. Omega-6, as we said earlier, you can get them from unroasted nuts and seeds. But don't go nuts with the nuts because they have too many omega-6s compared to omega-3. Highly processed vegetable oils, which are part of the polyunsaturated fats, are best avoided because they are produced by using very harsh chemicals to be shelf stable and can be harmful for your health. Personally, I think they should be banned altogether because they bring no health benefits whatsoever. They are mostly composed of omega-6, and as we saw earlier, it's very important to balance the ratio between omega-6 and omega-3s. These are the oils that unfortunately are used by the food industry because they are cheaper. But they are also very unstable, meaning they spoil very easily, leading to health problems. If you think about any fast food, they are using vegetable oils to fry the chicken and the fries and whatnot. That oil tends to be used for up to 1 week, constantly being exposed to high heat, light, and oxygen. What do you think happens? They get extremely oxidized and they create lots of unstable molecules that when we eat them generate lots of troubles in our body. Not only that, but vegetable oils are also added to most of the processed foods from pastries, breads, cakes, biscuits, and cookies. So try to stay away from fast foods and processed foods in general. They might be delicious, but they are not good news. So there you have it, the 3 types of fat explained. Remember to aim for a balance of all 3 types of fats in your diet and choose natural sources whenever possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.